You're ready. You know, I told you guys, maybe not all of you, I had a meeting some 2 years ago, barely 2 years ago, with some people here, and I was talking to them, I said, this was the first rapathon, the first telethon, and I was there watching. And as I was watching, I was looking at the panelists who were with the man of God, Pastor Chris. And right there in my sitting room, I said, in 2 years, I will be on that panel. In 2 years, I will be on that panel. Now, there's nothing wrong with aspiration. I said in 2 years, I'm going to be there. Why? Because I study success, because with success, there's a pattern. Success is never accidental. Failure is not accidental either. You create it. What did I do? I studied success and I looked. All the people that were with the man of God had two things. There was a superfluity of God's grace on their lives. Evidence in their results. Oh, did you get what I just said now? That grace was not hidden. That grace was evidence in the results. So I started looking at the quality of results they had. And I said, okay, Lord, that's the pattern. I can see the pattern. So I'm going to order my life after this pattern. I'm about to have these kinds of results. But while I was doing that, I said to myself, I got to be ready. I got to be ready, because when you're given the opportunity to speak or to do anything, you must have something to say. I was here and I said to them, I had some of our leaders here. How many of you were in that meeting? Who was there? All right, a few of you here. I said to them, I said, I'm trusting God. I said, this is what I said to myself. I said, the day that door opens up, I won't just step in. And there are people who doors open for them, they're like this. Because you were not ready. You have to be ready. Have you seen that dog that you have on a leash and the dog is about to go, roaring to go? That's the way your life will be. That information, that skill, you'd have so honed it. If you've not listened, if you are not on stage, that means that time is time to be ready. It's time to invest so that the day that door opens. Listen, very successful people, their most precious commodity is their time. Some people meet with destiny for just 5 minutes, but they waste it because they were never ready for those 5 minutes. Never ready for those 5 minutes. Never prepared for those 5 minutes. And you know what? God can use 20 minutes God can use 20 years to prepare you for 5 minutes. 20 years of your life was just for 5 minutes. 5 minutes that will change the rest of your life. I said to them, the day that door opens, I won't just step in like this. I said, I would come in, I will crash that door, and when I come in, you will never forget I came in. And you know what? Interestingly, I said 2 years, barely 2 months from then, I was sitting down here in the office. I saw a mail, special invitation to minister at the telethon. I looked at it, I said, no, this is a wrong mail. It's not for me. Maybe they wanted to send it to Pastor Archie. You know, Archie and Amechi, they sound alike. It's not supposed to be me. And I looked at it, it was me. It was me. Now the opportunity has shown up. But this is what I've been prepared for almost 30 years. This is what I've been getting ready for almost 30 years. This is the big stage now. And I didn't need 1 hour. 5 minutes was enough. 5 minutes was enough. Who am I talking to here now? I want to remind you. Don't sit down and hoping that somebody will lift you up. take time and be ready. Because you know what? I like what the wise man Solomon said. He said, time and chance happens to all. Oh, listen. What chance? Chance is not the way you think, like Nigerians use chance. No. Chance is opportunity. Solomon said, time and chance happens to all. That means you see a man in his 70s, you see a man in his 80s, broken, poor. That's a man who wasted time, man who wasted chances. The scripture says time and chance happens to all. Not to some, all. All, not some, all. It happens to all. You know the great news? The great news is, it doesn't matter where you are now. It doesn't matter where you are now. It doesn't matter the time that's passed. It doesn't matter the chances you missed. Right now that you're hearing this now, this is the gardener bringing a word to you. This is the gardener bringing some nourishment to you. You can apply your heart now and say, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to study. I'm going to grow. I'm going to increase. I'm going to serve. Because the day that opportunity shows up, the day that door shows up, I will break in.